Take 5 here on St. Joseph's All Access rolls into the month of March. The weather is a little bit warmer, the sun is shining, and we have a little bit of rowing going on in the springtime. And we're with St. Joseph's women's senior rower, Danielle Brady. Hi, welcome.
How are you?
Ready for your first edition of Take 5?
Yeah, I'm prepared. I saw a couple episodes before I came, so
you're all ready to go. All set. First question. What's the hardest part about being a rower? You're out on the water early in the morning. You're in the boat. It's got to be cold when the season starts.
Definitely.
Worst part about it for you?
I love it, but it is definitely not an easy sport. There's so many different difficult things about rowing. Whether it's the nonstop training, we do 2 sessions a day, just the commitment, but it's great because it's so worth it in the end. But I think the hardest thing would definitely be the focus it takes, because it's not like your contact sport where you're playing a game, and we don't have many races, so it takes a lot of attention and focus just to get through the week and get ready and pumped up for that first race, which is coming in 2 weeks. So we're really excited about it. When
you get started, how do you keep yourself in the zone?
It takes a lot. I mean, even though practice starts at 6:30, to make sure you're awake, you actually have to wake up pretty early. So, I mean, I'm up by 5:45 just to make sure that I'm not sleeping through practice, even though it's earlier than necessary. But I think a lot of girls find it's easier to do that, just so you get something in your stomach and you're just walking around and not like a zombie during practice. So.
You had the opportunity last summer. You rowed in the prestigious Henley Regatta over in England. What was that like for you? I mean, you end up in obviously a foreign country. It's a new place. You get to experience the travel aspect of it, but at the same time, you have to worry about competing. Yeah,
I mean, it was incredible. It was my first time out of the country, so to go with rowing was just even better because I love it. But it definitely took a lot. I mean, you have to adjust to the time zone change and even the culture, like you said. British people are definitely different than us. The World Cup was going on, which was exciting. We were playing England in that first game, so we got to see that in action. And it was our coaching staff did a really good job keeping us focused when we needed to be, and definitely let us enjoy our time there. So.
Eat any strange foreign food, any lamb with some mint jelly or anything like that?
I kind of stuck to what I knew, but there was definitely that fish and chips aspect, which was, we didn't have the greatest experience with it. I don't know if it was the shady place we got it from or, yeah, I mean, we tried to stay within what we usually eat, our normal diet routine, but we definitely were trying new things every day.
Next time, a little more research on the restaurants, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say that.
Now, as far as a pre-race ritual for you, any iPod playlist, any specific group of songs that you listen to, anything like that, specific meal you eat?
I definitely get up and I normally have just cereal, like orange juice. I need orange juice every morning. But besides rituals, nothing too strict. I kind of stay away from our parents in the first because all they want to do is get pictures and like hug you, kiss you, do all that stuff. So it's nice to be involved with your team and kind of just get together and talk about race planning, strategies, and all that stuff. So that's probably would be my one ritual, would be just hanging out with my boat and staying away from everybody else.
We go from the river to the ocean. You're from Ocean City, New Jersey.
Yeah.
A big tourist spot, obviously in the summertime. I can tell you myself, I spent a good amount of time on the boardwalk as a youngster. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of people, obviously, that come in there, summer in, summer out, and then they leave. They just stay for the summer. I've heard the term shooby thrown around a little bit. Honestly, as somebody that grew up down the Jersey Shore, what do you think about that?
I mean, it's a mixture of feelings. Like I work on the boardwalk at a restaurant as a cook, or I have the last few summers. I'm hoping to get a real job after this SJU education. But it's nice because it's definitely way busier in the summer. People say Ocean City is a bit of a ghost town in the wintertime, but that's also kind of nice because you're so busy with your life. A lot of people are like, well, what do you do? I mean, I go to school like you. We don't do all that stuff. But some tours can be pretty obnoxious. Parking is a pain. With the newcomers and all that stuff. But besides that, it's nice because you definitely meet new people too, and it's interesting and always different. Every summer is totally different.
Do they tip well at least?
It depends. It really does. I mean, I don't think the people from New York tip too well. The bennies, they call them. I don't even know what that stands for. But
okay.
Besides that, I mean, it is what it is. People are coming to vacation, so.
At least they're tipping, period.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Doing something right.
Your wild card question. Say you're in the boat starts to take on water, and you're going overboard. You have to send somebody overboard. Everybody's got life vests, so nobody's going to drown or anything like that. But who's the one person that you give the heave-ho first? Who's the one person that you'd say, well, if he or she fell out of the boat, it wouldn't be too bad?
Definitely, this is an easy one. Colleen Smith. Smitty is by far the best swimmer on our team. Plus, I know she could handle that situation. So that was not a bad wild card question to ask, because I know she'd love that.
She'd like to be in the water, huh?
Yeah. She swims like a fish, so she'd love it.
All right. Well, Danielle, thank you for stopping by Take 5. You've survived. Congratulations.
I know. It feels great. Thanks.
St. Joseph's senior rower Danielle Brady, our guest on Take 5. Join us every week here on St. Joseph's All Access. We bring you another SJU student athlete with wildcard questions like the one we just asked. For St. Joseph's All Access, I'm Matt Martucci. See you next week, Hawk fans.